let's address Target, because you know it always comes back down to the money, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about Target, and the reason why I want to talk about Target is because we have I don't know if these people are 100% disconnected from what's going on culturally. I don't know if they truly understand what's happening out here in these streets. I don't know if they don't understand that it's now no longer the silent majority. It's a very vocal group of people, because when you push people too far, they get tired. They're no longer in a space to where they're going to continue to deal with the things that you think that they should deal with and pushing an agenda. Now, we know that there's a start to the month, and I'm very confused as to how y'all took one of the best months of the year and y'all made it about y'all. Y'all took the rainbow, you stole that one from God. You stole it from us. How you steal every color? You stole every letter in the alphabet. Shout out to Elemental P's. And now you're trying to push an agenda with the things that we just want to go to the store, buy our food, get our little decorations, get our grills and all of this other type of stuff, and go and get to the pool and go to our parties and drink our drinks. We don't want to be bombarded with agendas when we get in our beer. We already worked super hard over the weekend, and now we got to be, when I go to Target and I pick up my beer, or I go and buy my truck and I go and get a Raptor from Ford, now I got to see it painted in something that's not even originally meant for what it is that you changed it into. Every day I got to be bombarded. Every day. Okay, well then I see y'all really showing up nowadays, huh? Y'all said, okay, well, since y'all want to go woke, we going to send y'all broke. And as a matter of fact, Target allegedly lost over $10 billion in market value this weekend. Let's get into the show. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. YouTube algorithm. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm and then get your Teach Pack 30% off your first order plus a free gift. Let's continue, y'all.
You might have been following all of the fallout that has been facing Target, that major U.S. retailer, losing billions of dollars in market value over the last couple of weeks. Well, the reason, backlash over pride-themed clothing aimed at children. We're just days away from the start of June. June is Pride Month for members of the LGBTQ plus community. Fox
stole all of the letters, and they're going to put a plus on there just in case you missed something. Shout out to Cliff. Shout out to What Up Khalil. I'm going to be reading super chats throughout the show. How you steal all of the letters? All of them?
News correspondent Nate Foy has a look at the fallout.
Giant Target lost $10 billion of market value in 10 days.
Shout out to Adrian Clayton. Definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly.
As customers push back on the company's Pride line.
I feel that they're getting too extreme with this whole woke agenda, and they should need to ease off because you're going to lose a lot of customers.
Viral.
You know, the interesting thing about this, though, is that people that are conservative, they're pretty tolerant. Contrary to popular belief, we think that they're extreme, but I'm pretty tolerant. And I know a lot of people that's similar to me, right? Because I wouldn't want my rights to be infringed on and my ability to be able to communicate what it is that I want to communicate and say what I want to say and live my life accordingly, right? I'm in a space to where I believe I should be able to have the freedom to say and do what I want to do. And you should also. But here's the difference. When you start pushing an agenda and forcing me to accept something that I shouldn't have to accept, or calling me wrong because I don't want to acknowledge what it is that you do, that's a problem. I believe in your humanity. I believe in your decision to make and do whatever it is that you want to do. But then when my daughter can't go into the bathroom without somebody saying that they feel a certain type of way, and then she got to be subjected to what you think you identify as, that's a problem. Shout out to Anthony Wright. Definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly. When my daughter just goes to school, she shouldn't have to be a part of your elemental P agenda as far as you trying to convince her what diversity and inclusion is. I don't want to have to go to Target and then see a tuck swimsuit. I should be able to buy a truck, shop for my groceries, and then go and do whatever it is that I need to do without you throwing it in my face. That's the problem. In the same way that I don't believe that people that have sex out of wedlock or overly indulgent in this misogyny or whatever it is that we got going on in society, I don't agree with that either. But I respect your rights to be able to say and do what you want to do. But when it starts to go over the line, similar to what the homie just said he said, listen, this is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. Now you're basically forcing me to just take anything that you give me, pause, whenever you want to give it to me. Listen, look at this. Who approved? We're going to get into the tuck swimsuit in a minute. Who approved for your kids to have to see this? Who approved for your kid to have to see that? Why is that a thing? Because in the same way that I don't believe that they should have been selling Black Lives Matter shirts, or if you're black, you're a fact, or whatever it is, black girl magic, I don't agree with that shit either. I'm not rocking with that. But here's the beautiful thing about it. Freedom to say and do what you want to do does not absolve you from the consequences that goes along with it. So now people are saying, all right, cool. You want to play that game? How about we don't even shop there anymore?
Several social media posts show Pride products geared towards children, while Target insists its controversial tuck-friendly bathing suit for
I don't even like hearing that. A tuck-friendly bathing suit.
transgender women is only for adults. The company responded to the backlash, writing in part, quote,
This is crazy.
Given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior.
When they say volatile circumstances, they're talking about their pocketbooks. They're not talking about any kind of violence. They're talking about their pocketbooks. They're not talking about anything other than their pocketbooks.
Target CEO Brian Cornell defended the decision, citing employee safety concerns. Authorities are investigating multiple bomb threats at Target stores related to the controversy. The Human Rights Campaign demands Target restock its Pride shelves, writing in part, quote, when values of diversity, equity, and inclusion are tested, business must defend them unequivocally.
So it becomes a war. And this is now what you see playing out. Look at the statement. They demand. This isn't freedom anymore. This is called bullying. Come on, man. Listen, let's just keep it 100. This is not freedom. Freedom to decide for yourself. And this is the path that I told y'all, because as soon as y'all kicked that door open, what you thought that they was just going to be satisfied and say, oh, okay, cool, we chilling now. This is called bullying. They're demanding that Target don't do the thing that's in the best interest of their shareholders or the people, because the overwhelming majority of people are saying, we don't rock with y'all forcing us to have our kids walk through and look at this rhetoric that we not teaching our kids, or to have to subject themselves to tuck-friendly bathing suits. And they're demanding. They didn't say we like for you to, or it's important for us to actually have a conversation. They said, listen, yo, get that shit back on the shelf. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Self-Made Forever. Definitely going to be reading that content, reading y'all super chat shortly. Get that stuff back on the shelf. We not negotiating. This is what we want you to do. They even hijacked the black movement in order to push it.
Unequivocally.
I may not personally buy them or purchase them, but they should be available for those that,
Look, it's
might
always
want
the
to.
older. This is the generation that failed us. This is the exact they had no backbone. They stood for nothing. And this is the generation that failed us. These guys right here. I guarantee you that this type of guy right here is probably a part of the MGTOW movement.
The company's stock value is down as it takes criticism from both sides of the
Don't invest in Target, y'all. As a matter of fact, I don't tell people to do what to do with their money, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm staying away from retailers as far as from an investment perspective. I'm 100% staying away from retailers, the Targets, the Walmarts, Kroger's, all of that stuff. Stay away from I'm staying away from retailers as far as investments, okay? Stock price plummeted. $10 billion in market value absolutely wiped away, erased.
Political spectrum. California Governor Gavin Newsom accuses the company of selling out by removing Pride items, while Texas Senator Ted Cruz predicts a Target boycott will not be as effective as the recent Bud Light boycott, saying Target is more unique and not as replaceable. In a statement, Target says it's offered Pride products for more than a decade, but the response this year has been different. The company...
Because people are tired. People are tired. They're no longer going to continue to subject themselves to what the hell is going on. Check it out. This is the shout out to Alex Stein. I could never be this type of person that actually go on and try on the bathing suit, even if it makes for great content. I'm just not built like that. You're not gonna see me walking around in this type of stuff. But shout out to Alex Stein. This is Alex Stein went, and he's a conservative. But he went, shout out to Self-Made Forever. I'm definitely going to be reading that shortly. He went and tried on a tuck-friendly bathing suit.
Now, I want to talk to you about Target. You decided to visit one of their Pride displays and try on one of these tuck-friendly swimwear. You became Tucker Stein. Let's have a look.
We're at Target, checking out their tuck-friendly Pride collection. That's right, guys. Extra crotch coverage, tuck-friendly construction. Thank you, Target.
It's nice to do.
Hell no.
Let's come here. I love the tuck-friendly bathing suit. They hide all of it. Look, I got. This is nice. You guys see this? It's tuck-friendly.
You can never get me to play this game. Shout out to him because it makes for great content, but you can never, ever get me. Oh, could you imagine being a significant shareholder in Target and this is the thing that take the company? It's not because you guys don't know how to sell products or because it's a labor shortage or the pandemic or fundamental business reasons why everything is going bad. Is because you decided to go woke instead of just doing a thing that was in the best interest of shareholders. She said it's awesome.
I think that's false advertising. I don't know how much that was. I saw a bit.
That's wild. So listen, I just can't look at what he got on. Look at what he. Can you imagine? Nah, bro. If I see any of y'all in that bathing suit, we gonna have problems. If I see any of y'all in that bathing suit, we got problems, bro. Why would they go out and put that on display knowing that people are going to go to the... At this point, let me tell you what's happening with people at this point. People are going out and they're looking for companies to throw them under the bus that decide to participate and play this game of being woke and woke culture. People are going out. If you are a company, if you are a retailer, if you are a CEO, if you're in charge of the marketing department, if you're in charge of merchandising, whatever, people are going out and they are coming for you. They are hunting for you. You will be the next contestant on The Price is Right. Do not shoot yourself in the foot. Do the thing that's in the best interest of the shareholders. Why would you be out here messing up the bag for the people? Even for good content, Lonnie. They are going out and they are trying to go viral by finding the companies that decide that they want to go woke. It is unpopular because people are absolutely tired. Shout out to Bitcoin Brown. Definitely going to be reading Super Chat shortly. People are absolutely tired and they fed up of being subjected to these agendas and this narrative that's happening throughout society. They tired of it. They sick of it. They no longer want to be a part of it. And they tired of you pushing this agenda on them because it's not what they signed up for. All they wanted to do was go in there and get some candy bars and some Starbucks. And now you got to deal with people walking out in tuck-friendly bathing suits because we just so woke. Ain't y'all tired of this? Ain't y'all tired of this agenda? So shout out to Target. I would never invest. You know, Target actually was a really good retailer to invest in at one point. They had a great CEO that completely changed around and rebranded them and had higher end products and all of this other type of stuff before the pandemic. And now look at them. Stupid.